Welcome Aries, welcome to your reading. It's going to be short, sharp readings so I can do all 12, get them out and reach everybody. So, welcome to June. Happy June. Oh, I do hope June will be happy for us all. You know, we've had some difficult months. I think most of us, we felt maybe a little bit tired, but you know what? Coming at you today with energy. So, yeah. We're going to do good things. Right, so I'm going to pull 3 of the tarot cards from my Everyday Witch and Modern Witch even. Different deck, Modern Witch deck. And then I'm going to pull you an angel card and another romance angel. So, Aries, Aries, Aries. What would the tarot like us to know? Okay. Well, I think the message going through my head even as I'm shuffling is hold on. It's saying hold on. Crazy energy. As if your energy is not always crazy, Aries, I know. Okay, Ace of Swords. Lovely, lovely energy. Devil card in reverse and the Hierophant. Interesting, Aries. Okay, you actually had another one. As if I can keep to 3 cards. Every time I try and sort of like do reasonably shorter readings, loads of cards come out. Okay, so bottom of the deck, 5 of Wands. Feeling a little bit like you're constantly on the defense, Aries. Constantly, you know, having these conversations with people where you feel really up and then you feel really down. So it's like constant internal battle. The month of June, we have this Ace of Swords. This is air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. This is a gift to you in June, Aries. You are being gifted something. It feels like you're being gifted the power of thought, the power of your manifestations. Maybe whatever you really are hoping for or dreaming for or aiming towards, you are able to bring it about. And it feels like maybe this could be linked to some sort of mindset and success within an institution, a group, a hobby, a place of work, or somewhere where there's like this idea of this group. So this could be a group. Sometimes this can be like the marriage card as well for some of you. So perhaps some of you are about to get married or looking to get married in the month of June. If you are, congratulations. June's a beautiful month. But it's like finding balance within something. Finding balance. And I feel like you're being gifted the balance within yourself and your mind. Just seeing things a little bit more relaxed in the month of June. A little bit calmer, less addictive, less crazy energy. You know what I mean by that. You know when our mind is just like crazy. We are not grounded. We try and think good thoughts, but then within 5 minutes we're back to this energy. Well, I feel like June's going to be a bit different for you, Aries. I think you're not going to have as much erratic thought. This Devil card, card of Capricorn, is in reverse for you. And this reverse feels like whatever was blocking you the last couple of months, it feels like it's no longer bothering you in such the way that it did. It's not such a big problem. You don't feel so tied to whatever this was. It's like, you know what? I'm not bonded or chained to this person. I am my own person. I'm free. I can make my own decisions. And for some that are in relationships, and I spoke about this marriage card, you know, this could just be this idea of having really nice balance in your relationship and having this autonomy. This Hierophant is the card of Taurus. Perhaps this is a Taurus in your life, Aries, or perhaps there's a Taurus coming into your life that's offering you balance, stability, the key to this more harmonious lifestyle. It's something that's based in knowledge. This is a person. It might be that you meet somebody who is really clever or really, you know, mature, knows a lot about life and sort of shares the key to that with you. That fundamental sense of knowing and understanding. And next to this devil in reverse, it's like perhaps you're coming into more of this area in your life at the moment where you're feeling you're more in balance, like this Hierophant. You know, you've come out of this devil energy, and this has been because of your thought processes, your work. You know, the universe has been guiding you between, let's think about this differently, let's do this differently. Here's something wonderful and shiny and new that we could present to you. But if you think about it in a different way, you can see how marvellous it will be. What a marvellous outcome it could be for you in life. Four of Wands, yeah. This is definitely one of my other wedding cards. This is my major arcana kind of wedding card. This is my minor. So these Four of Wands, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So this could be you. This could be you just focusing on what a happy home could look like for you. Do you know what you want now in a much better way? Have you focused? You know, but you've also restrained yourself to thinking, I don't want to be in this lack energy. This is what I want and I don't have it. Instead, I want to say, this is a wonderful energy. This is coming for me and I'm just getting excited about it, and I know what it looks like. I know what I want, and I'm just really aimed and focused towards going and getting my Four of Wands. This could be living somewhere different as well. Sometimes this falls a bit of like the home scenario. Perhaps you're redecorating, you're moving into a new property, you're moving in with your partner, you've committed, made a commitment, this Hierophant and this Four of Wands, and you're going to live together. And you're going to live together in this kind of like very understanding, autonomous way. So you know you've both got your own lives, and this autonomy I spoke about with this devil in reverse. This need to understand that we can't control everything in our life. We can't control people in our life. Nor should we want to. We shouldn't be aiming to do that, Aries. And when you find yourself in that lack mode, or that position of feeling a bit shit because of what you don't have or what you can't control, you know, that's when we really need to wind it in. Take a back step. Do some grounding, where we can come back into the power of ourselves, not what other people are doing. You know, it's all about us, Aries. It's all about me. And maybe June is a focus point where you realise that you're important, you're valid, you're deserving, and you want to put your focus on yourself, your interests, your friends, your communities, your things that make you tick. Okay, romance angels, children. So we have this children card. We have your love life is being affected by children. This could be stepchildren, could be your own children. Perhaps it will be affected you in June. But ultimately, it could be some inner child work again. We are always doing our inner child work. Perhaps Aries, you're identifying things that are showing their head again. And the universe wants to give you this Ace of Swords and say, well, that's okay, you know, identify this, but let's just, yeah, let's just let go. As I said that, this card pulled out. Let's let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. It's really hard when we feel that we don't have something that we want, that we, by thinking about it, that we don't have it over and over and over and over and over and over again, just confounds the issue, makes us more stressed, and quite frankly, that would put us in this devil energy if we didn't let go, if we kept, you know, going through these cycles and not aiming to understand the change in ourselves in order to grow. So they really want you to maybe focus, some of you, on this inner child work about letting go of control issues. Perhaps it'd be a good exercise to identify what this is affecting specifically in your life and talk about why you want to control it, or what you feel that you can't control, and then maybe you'll understand it better. Sometimes we don't even question ourselves. We don't even know within ourselves what that's about, do we? Okay, so I'm going to just finish today's reading with an angel action or soul card. Now I've mixed them all up, which I like to do. So it's two different decks. And I'm just going to Okay, I'm going to take that one because it really wanted me to. It was like flying out. Thank you, angel. So this is the angel of heart. Let your angel heal your heart from all of your pain this month of June. So if you are in a place where you're feeling hurt or feeling anxious, I want you to talk to your guardian angels. That might not be comfortable for you. Who knows? I do it all the time, but you may not. Well, maybe you should start. Speak to your guardian angels and open your heart. Tell them about your pain. Tell them about your feelings and your hopes and your desires, and just release it. Let it go, Aries. Have a wonderful June, and I'll see you on the next reading. Welcome, Taurus. Welcome to your June reading. So this is on the back of my monthly spell check, and yeah, I'm going to do all 12 signs. And you are next up, my lovely Taurians. So we're going to pull 3 tarot from the Modern Witch deck, and then we're going to pull some romance angels, give you a bit of a vibe for June, and then finish up with an angel card. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay. So before we go into what your cards are telling you, telling us rather, the back of the deck is King of Pentacles. Now that, for me, is you. So this is a card of Taurus. So you're showing up in your own reading, Taurus. So it's saying you're feeling quite good in your own skin at the moment, or you will be in the month of June. And perhaps somebody has ignited a spark. It could be another Taurus, could be another earth sign. You are an earth sign, but maybe you are attracting somebody in the fire sign. This is the Page of Wands, so it could be somebody in Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There's a female in here, but it could be male or female, male and male, female and female, whatever works for your dialogue, for your story. Change it up as it is fit. This is like passion. This is like somebody paying you attention, coming in and offering you something. Offering you something that is either going to motivate you in some way. So this could be in work, or this could be romance. I'm not going to lie, it feels like a romantic thing. It feels like another person. I mean, look, you might not be happy about this. This might be somebody that's, she's kind of younger. Perhaps this is somebody younger than you in that fire energy, Taurus. Maybe somebody that's already on your radar, and yeah, maybe you're unsure about it. Okay, so then we have this Two of Wands, but it's in reverse. Two of Wands for me is normally this idea of this portal opening. So this opportunity opening up for you. Because it's in reverse, maybe your perception is that that's not opening up for you. So maybe this person is not what you were looking for. Or maybe you're keeping your options open right now. Twos are this idea of this duality. So this person could be light and you could be the shade. They could be your yin, you could be their yang, but perhaps you just don't identify it. Maybe you don't even know. It feels like this person, whoever they are, has been watching you, looking at all the things you've been doing. Maybe they've looked at you on social media and been aware of your presence. They've been watching your posts. Are they part of another friend group that can see pictures of you and see what you're doing and just seem really intrigued? It feels like somebody is kind of, I don't want to use the word spying, but just really paying a lot of attention to you. And to be honest with you, why would they not? Because this is your energy. This king, he is grounded, balanced, attractive, kind of says the right things, does the right things, other people notice this person, if you like. So, like I said in the start of the reading, that could be you and you're getting noticed by people. If this isn't on a romantic note, it means that maybe people are noticing you within social groups that mean a lot to you, you know, and perhaps you're becoming well known or accomplished within the people you work with, or in some endeavor that you're like really trying to do really well at, or you're trying to get promotion or get a better job, or I don't know, maybe you're writing a book, maybe you're trying to just be seen or be heard in some way, and in the month of June it feels like something's going to give, and that's going to start to happen for you, Taurus. I think you're going to start to get noticed. Okay, let's pull some romance cards for you. What can we tell Taurus further? Although this is quite... Oh. Okay, so I'm trying to shuffle and then these two cards really wanted me to see them. So new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. And then next to it, it says, express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Now, I don't know why, but I feel like with this Two of Wands in reverse, that something is holding you back. Not sure what. Is it because this person's younger than you? Is it because this person is really forceful, fiery, in your face, and you're not used to that? Can you give us some clarification? Yeah, you've got playfulness and passion. So I feel like this person, you might already know them, and it feels like you kind of maybe are a bit flirtatious, but you don't sort of take any responsibility for your flirtation. Perhaps this is because you're already in something and this is another person. You see these wands, there's a 1 there and there's 2 there, back to back. This could be a new opportunity, this could be what you're in now. Perhaps you're weighing it up because you don't want to hurt somebody and you're thinking, I'm already in a relationship, but this person is kind of stirring me. It says to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And then we have passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Perhaps something has come to an end and maybe you've already come out of that and you're sort of thinking, well, you know, am I ready to jump straight back into something else? But it feels like this person is just like coming on in. They're making like a beeline for you. And I don't know, I don't think that you feel totally against the idea. It's not like you're not like this is a flat out no. It's like it could be a maybe. If this is general, you know, if you're married and this isn't, you think this is not about my relationship, this is about something else. Maybe it's that some sort of passion has been stirred within you in some other prospect. Has an opportunity come your way? Have you started a new project, or is there something out there that you like to start? It feels like if that's the case and you're sort of holding yourself back with this Two of Wands in reverse, you know, it's probably pretty likely that this page is going to keep coming up. These ideas are going to keep showing their face to you. So if this was like, I know, a job, and you thought, I'm not going to go for that job now, I'm not ready to do that yet, or I'm not going to start that qualification, it's not the right time. So this would be this Two of Wands in reverse, sort of holding yourself back. But this Page of Wands next to it is like, no, 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 I'm going to keep showing myself to you until you do it, until you take some action. And yeah, this Page of Swords, it's in reverse. In this upright, it's like, I feel like in reverse, sorry, it's like you're unaware of what you should do within this prospect. You're unaware. You're looking at stuff. You're having ideas about stuff. So you're sort of daring to consider something, but because it's in reverse, it's like you're not doing anything about it. And maybe we're going to get an angel message to give you a bit more direction in that. Okay, angels, what can you tell Taurus? They've got a lot going on. They've got a lot going on. Right, so there's a few jumping out, but there's two that I think are going to be really important for you. Okay, so perfect. Your angel is perfect, but doesn't expect you to be. And then you've got this card of listen. The more you listen for angel messages, the more you will hear. I feel like you've already been getting messages from angels, signs and synchronicities. Something keeps coming back. Something keeps showing up, revealing itself. It's like, you know, sometimes when you just keep seeing a reoccurring advert or a reoccurring sign in some way. I don't know, maybe you just keep seeing red cars, or maybe you know, keep walking through yellow doors, whatever that is for you. These are all kind of like angelic messages that want your attention. Stop, take a look. We want you to take some action. There's something out there for you. There's doors to be opened, but you're just not believing in yourself in some area, or you're not choosing to go forward. Maybe you're making a whole lot of excuses for yourself, Taurus. But it doesn't matter how many excuses you make, this is not going away. You need to take action. You need to focus on what's required of you, what your needs are, what your desires are telling you. Because the truth is, this is probably through some sort of fear. There's probably some sort of fear, and this is why the angels are telling you, you are not perfect. We don't expect you to be. But you need to try. You need to go and try. Otherwise, you would just tread water and stay stuck. Don't stay stuck, Taurus. Have a wonderful June. Welcome, my Gemini babies, and happy birthday to some of you out there for this month. Some of you have already had it, but, you know, still a few more of you knocking around. So to my little twin energy, I had the new moon in Gemini just last week, and yeah, let's have a look at what you're focusing on, what you're aiming towards, my little gems. Okay, I'm going to pick you 3 of the tarot card, as I said at the start of the video, on the SpellCheck monthly, and okay. This is weird. We just had this exact card, and I've done a full shuffle, and this is in reverse as well, which is the same as Taurus. So some of you may have Taurus in your cards. Okay, Gemini. Options, options, options. Back of the deck, 6 of Cups. There's quite a bit of cup energy. So this is water signs or water energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But ultimately, with this water, it's about emotions, dreams, healing, intuition, you know, change, thriving in the flow of things. And that's what really June wants to tell you is available to you. So, okay, I'm going to turn these around because this is how it looks for you. Okay, so this is the card I want to go to first. This is kind of scorpionic energy for me, but this is like choices, decisions. You're going to have a lot of options in the month of June, I think, Gemini. But they want me to tell you just be careful, because not all the options are what they seem. Not everybody is who they say they are. And, you know, you can be very distrusting at times. And I don't say that, Gemini, to be negative. I love my Geminis. But sometimes you can be a little bit distrusting of people that try to show you love. That's what I'm trying to say. That's a better way of saying it. Yeah. It's not like you just trust everybody, but it's like people that want to show you love or get close to you. It's like there's like this unspoken rule that they have to earn your trust. And some Geminis, maybe you're not even aware that you do it, but I think it's in there. It's like, let me see if I can push you a little bit to see how far you're willing to to show up for me. Just so I know, just so I can be aware who I'm dealing with. 6 of Cups, again, like I said, the underlying energy. This is kind of past life energy for me. Oh, and did you see I dropped that then? And look what was underneath. Oh, my lovely Geminis, there's love coming your way. There's quite a lot of love coming your way, but this is just, will you be willing to accept 1 cup, or will you keep going and trying to look at several cups? Am I done? Is this my person? Let me take some time to think about that, yeah? That's what I feel you're doing, Gemini. But this past life energy, perhaps this person feels like such a fit. It's so familiar. So in tune with you in terms of its easiness. It's really easy. It flows. Okay? And then there's this little bit of you that says, do things flow that easily? Is it that straightforward? Or am I missing something here? Maybe I need to focus in on all of the cups in the context of what I want, my life, yada, 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 in order to make some sort of decision. Yeah, feels like that. Page of Swords in reverse. Not paying attention to something. Not seeing something for what it clearly is. Perhaps this could be like some mental fog over this scenario that I spoke about. Or it might just be a mental fog generally. Maybe in June you're just feeling like, you know, things are kind of all up in the air. I don't really know what I'm going to choose. I don't really know which path I'm going to take. I don't know what direction to go in. The cards kind of are saying don't worry about that though. You know, it's like don't worry too much about that brain fog at the moment, or that how that landscape looks for you right now. It's not like a deal breaker. It's kind of just go with it and release the need to overthink. Release the need to kind of focus on every little detail of this person, this situation, you know, this job, this feeling that you're having in the month of June. You know, it might not be that it's something you need to just massively control or massively think about. Perhaps it's just something that you just need to let go in the background. Enjoy the moment, you know, enjoy the beauty of all 7 in different ways. Accept them, accept yourself. Because whatever this is, if this is love, this is job, this is a new home, this is a new financial position, it's coming at you very slowly and steadily. Maybe that's a commitment that's coming slowly and steadily, but perhaps you feel like it's coming really fast and it's confusing you. But actually, the reality is this is earth energies. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, the sign of, or perhaps the energy. And this is something that is really taking their time because it's genuine. Let's stay steady. You know, they're saying slow and steady wins the race. This character knows that maybe they need to approach you in a slightly more relaxed, slower pace in order for this to grow. I don't normally get this energy with this card, but I feel like in the past, this could have been somebody that came in with like Knight of Wands energy. Fast, furious, in your face. I know what I want. It's you. I'm going to go for it. And they've learned that with you, and with how your mindset works, they need to slow the shit down. Whoa there, boy. You know, it's that type of energy. And this little witch is saying, look, I'm not saying like I don't want that cup or I don't want that cup. These could be parts of one person. I might like that about you and I might like that about you, but you can stop this shit. It might be that energy. And this night, it's like they may well just be more loving and understanding than you've realised. And perhaps they've understood the tempo and they have reined themselves in, and they're now approaching you in this like much slower, mature, balanced, you know what, I'll let you take the lead. I'm just going to sit in the background and do a little slow pace, but whenever you turn around, I'm going to be there. That's what I feel for this little person. Okay, can we pick some romance angels for Gemini for the month of June? Yeah, well, we've got 2 flying out. Engagement. This might be the night that didn't slow down. Okay, so your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Perhaps that's frightening some of you. For others, it's going to be beautiful and you're going to just let that night canter in at a really nice pace and be strong and bold for you. And you're going to allow that. It is safe for you to love. Perhaps the red flags have been that this is just triggering you. Doesn't mean it hasn't been healthy, doesn't mean it isn't right, doesn't mean it isn't something you should do, but something has been triggering you, Gemini. Okay, and on the result of that, it's time for heart-to-heart conversations. Speak out to the people you love. If this isn't a relationship, but it's how you're feeling about your life, or maybe something that's missing in your life, or maybe it's stuff that's in your life that's just you can't keep up with. You need to have heart-to-heart conversations with this person or with your persons. You know, those people that are nearest and dearest and we love and we have a chat with, and, you know, kind of get it all out. Reach out to the people you love this month, Gemini. I just had a little flicker of family issues, so maybe these heart-to-heart conversations are with family members that you haven't been engaging with, or you have but you haven't really. Geminis know what I mean by that. They'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay. Okay, so you kind of got 2. Of course you did. You're twins. Can't come out on your own. The twins want to come out together. So you have tenderness. Be a little kinder to everyone you see today. Let's have our beautiful, loving, sensual Gemini this month. Let's not be ready to attack or be confused or distrust. So you have the angels of knowledge. So it feels like be tender and get more information. Understand that people have many sides to them. And some we find it hard to tolerate, and others it scares us only because we just, perhaps is more of an energy that we don't possess in ourselves and we see it in somebody else and we think, wow, what's that all about? Well, maybe it's time to just get more knowledge. And just because you don't act a certain way, or you don't, you know, have certain qualities that maybe a person around you does, and it makes you feel uneasy, speak to them about it, but be tender about it. I feel like this is going to be a really big month for you, Gemini. Have a great June. Well, how the hell are you, my little Cancers? Welcome to your June reading, where I am going to be picking 3, I'm jumping out already, 3 tarot cards for you to give us some insights into June on the back of the monthly spell check that I did earlier. So you have the Magician, What are you making happen, Cancer? What are you creating in the month of June? Interesting. On the back of the deck, we have the Hierophant. So this Hierophant in the Major Arcana is a card of Taurus. Do you know what? Taurus is coming up in a lot of readings today. Obviously, they came up in their own reading, but they came out in 2 others as well. So we're having quite a lot of Taurus. And it was in the monthly spell check as well, I think. So this Hierophant is, I don't know, it feels like commitment. What are you committing to? Are you getting the keys to something? Maybe you're buying a house, or you're just moving into a new rental property and you've just got the keys. But it feels like whatever this is something you have wanted to make happen for quite a while. So you have been really trying to make this happen. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups came out on my Jubilee reading because I have an Instagram channel as well, page even. And you can go and check out, I do dailies, and I did some Jubilee readings with the Kings and Queens, and this Queen of Cups came out then. For some, this Queen of Cups feels like new home, new baby. Okay, the Chariot, moving forward. This Chariot card is your card. So you're showing up for yourself. Card of Cancer. Let's get the fuck on is the energy of this card for you, Cancer. I feel like you're saying, right, let's get our ducks in a row. Let's get this balance sorted out. She's got a wand in her hand in the Chariot, and she's got a wand in her hand in the Magician. You are magical right now, Cancer, I feel. You are deciding how you want things to look, and you are just riding on in. Let me go and get what I need. Now, I made that sound really easy. And a lot of Cancers I know actually do make some things in their life seem easy, but, they work really hard, and they're striving towards things, and they go through their own troubles and difficulties en route to creating that lifestyle for themselves. So I think for some of you, you're going to be listening to this and thinking, yeah, that's right. I have not had this easy. This has not been an easy road. But this Queen of Cups, she is this beautiful, loving energy. Again, this is you, Cancer, because you are a water sign. Something you've been really showing up for, really trying to grow from in terms of your emotions and love. And this again is something you've been trying to create. You have wished to have this life. The Magician has all 4 elements at their fingertips. And with this Queen of Cups next to it, it's like you've had this idea of what life you wanted to create. And you've been doing everything you can and coming into balance and trying to do all of this inner work in order to make this your reality. And with this Hierophant card underneath, it feels like you are gaining that. You are succeeding in that area. And it feels like you're really powerful at this time, Cancer. Perhaps you haven't been realising just how powerful you are. You've got 2 Major Arcana in here out of 3. Which means significant movement, significant changes. And there's a little side note in that for somebody that can be overwhelming. You're making all this stuff happen, and that's great. But it's like super overwhelming, can be really scary. The Chariot often rides on forward regardless of fear, because they understand that it's this duality in life. There's a balance, and we need both. Where there's excitement and joy, there's fear and concern. It kind of needs to sort of level out. And I think June is going to be a month where you are in this loving energy and you are creating your reality. But there are lots of things that are a little bit frightening, or a little bit real right now, is what I would say. What feels like super real for my Cancers for June? Okay, Romance Angels, what can you tell us? Okay, getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Yeah, So don't be overwhelmed by yourself with this. Share it. Share it with somebody you love. Could be a partner, could be a husband, could be a wife. Or share it with somebody. It could be a good friend. Share it with somebody you trust. What it's saying basically is don't dwell on it. Don't get stuck in your own head. Don't look for problems that aren't there with somebody else without allowing them to express themselves and show you who they are. Sometimes we make a lot of assumptions, don't we? Queen of Cups, you know, she's a good communicator at the end of the day. She's in touch with her emotions, so even if it takes her a while, she'll get there. Okay. For some, this will be new love. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. This card, in June, almost wants me to tell you, don't forget to be romantic. Don't be so caught up in this magician energy and this chariot energy where you're creating, moving forward, making decisions, kind of forging forward with big things in your life. Don't forget to show romance. Don't forget to show your loving side. This Queen of Cups, she's very loving. But sometimes when we're surrounded by making lots of decisions, getting stuff done, we forget to explore that side of our partner or ourselves, our needs. You still have the need to be wined and dined. You still have the need to be treated as if you're this attractive being. Maybe more so now than ever. Cancer. Maybe, sorry, one just dropped. Flirt. Yeah, flirt. Flirt with your partner. Flirt with life. Flirt with this idea that you are this being, this emotional queen. You see, she holds her cup out because it's important. Filling her cup up, not just with wine, but maybe that might be you for June as well. But filling her cup up, it's like this Queen of Cups needs to feel emotionally full to feel in her power. And if she's not in her power or doesn't feel attractive or doesn't feel loved or isn't communicating, then this is where potential problems can arise. So just understand that fact and know yourself well enough this month, Cancer, that you have these needs. You have these needs, but you know what? So does your partner. Do you flirt with them? Are you romantic with them? Do you tell them you love them? Or do you expect them to just be giving you all what you need? It has to be balance, yin and yang. Can't be one more than the other. And that happens in life, doesn't it? With our energy, with our jobs, with, our families. Sometimes we feel like we're putting more in than we're receiving. Okay. So, you have the Angel of Forgiveness. Forgive everyone, including yourself. Perhaps it's been a little turbulent recently and you've needed to forgive. You have this healing angel as well. I think you've needed some healing recently. And that might be, I feel that's a past energy. We're manifesting all this new stuff, we're moving forward, blah, 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 all this stuff's happening, but we still all have a past. And the angels are saying, the angels of healing are with you this month because there are things you need to forgive from the past as well in order to move forward in the future. Open your heart, Cancer, and forgive so that you can move on with ease. Have a great month of June. Welcome, Leo. Welcome to your June quick astrology reads on the back of the spell check for the month. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're excited about June and all the wonderful new things that it may hold for us. So I'm going to pull you 3 tarot cards from my Modern Witch deck, and then some Romance Angels, and then some Action Angel cards at the end, just to give us some focus about what we need to be thinking about for June and what maybe we need to be aware of. Okay. Okay. Oh my gorgeous Leos. What is going on here? Okay, I think I see. I think I see what's going on. Okay, Hierophant card, bottom of the deck. Is this card a Virgo for me, Leo? Is there a Virgo in your life that is very much on your mind or in your thoughts? Are you overthinking something about this Virgo? If this isn't a specific within this astrology, then this could just be introspection. This Virgo energy, the Hierophant, goes within to seek illumination, to find their answers, to understand themselves better in order to know what they're going to say next, or what they're going to do next, or how they're going to play their next hand. So maybe that is the underlying energy for you. 4 of Swords in the upright. I'll turn these around because I'm looking at them as I doubt them, but this is what they look like for you guys. So this 4 of Swords card, so this is air energies. This is potential energy of Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. This is like not being able to get something out of your head. Something that keeps reoccurring. Might even be affecting your dreams. Your sleep patterns might be all over the place. And within your inner core self, June is going to be a time of you trying to find the answers. Find balance. You're going to be striving for a bit more peace. But at the same time, I mean peace as in feeling good, feeling okay. You know, we've got the energy, we've got this, I've got this. It's kind of like you searching to feel like that. I feel like you haven't been in that energy leading up to this point, but it's like you're getting to a point where you are quite tired within some area of your life. Because it's Swords, it feels like it's a behaviour that you've been doing perhaps for a long time. And you're kind of weighing it up with these 2 of Pentacles. You know, why am I thinking like this? Why am I doing these things? Why am I worrying about X, Y, Z? I think there's also a little bit of this feeling that maybe you missed an opportunity, or something was right in front of you and you didn't really see it. And you're still trying to piece it together in your mind, the events, what happened, how did it play out, why was this the result, you know, this sort of energy. But it feels like you're at a crossroads is the best way for me to describe this, Leo. I'm at a crossroads. I'm assessing the past. I'm assessing where I am right now. I need to be aware that some of these choices I've made in the past, were they the right ones? Maybe dwelling a little bit too long on something, perhaps. But maybe that's been essential for you. And this is this is by no means a negative I'm talking about. This might be essentially something that was really good for you to do. Just to make an assessment so that you can move forward in some way. And maybe you needed to go within your hermit mode to really find this. Let me just light this incense. Really find that inner knowledge regarding some issue. This could be something that you haven't even been aware of as well. So this could be something that you think is in the background. It could be something to do with the family that you didn't even think was bothering you that much. Or wasn't even that big a problem. And actually it's revealed itself that actually it's on your mind more than you've given it credit for. And yeah, sometimes it's really important for us to get straight in our head, understand our thinking space, so that we can make changes if we need to, or accept whatever it is, if that's the case. Four of Cups in reverse though, so in the upright, it's being offered something amazing that you've just ignored. Or you've neglected one person because you've been focusing on two others or three others. And you've missed the point. That's kind of the upright. And where it's in reverse, it feels like maybe you did that in the past, but maybe you've just realised that actually, I need to focus on this person again. I need to give this person a bit more of my time, my effort, my thought, my input. And if this is about the family, like I spoke about, perhaps this is you understanding you need to care about you. Stop worrying about everybody else. You've spent way too much preoccupied with how everybody else is feeling and doing that you have ignored your own needs. But I have to say, there's another little part to this where if that's the case, you will beat yourself up about that as well. So you know, say for instance, the case was that you'd neglected your own well-being, your own thought, your own heart, your own feelings, because you'd been worrying about everybody else or thinking about everybody else. But at the same time, you might then turn that around on yourself and say, well, I'm just being selfish. You know, it's my job to do this. It's my job to look out for that. It's my job to own that scenario. And maybe you've just needed this time to go into introspection to find the balance. To know what's right for you and what isn't. These are Pentacles, this card as well. So this is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. And this is this inner need to just get things right, make the right decisions. And you have this feeling over you where you feel that that's something you need to do. Because, you know, in your sign, as a Leo, you are ruled by the sun, and you sit in the 5th house, which is about play and creating and joy and love. That's who you are. And these energies feel like that's not been who you have been being. That didn't even make sense, but you knew what I meant. Yeah, you've not been sitting in your essence. You've been stressing about stuff. You felt like you've missed a beat on something. And it's left you feeling like all over the place like this. And like massively in your own head with those thoughts. Okay, that could have been about any sorts of relationships, you know, with yourself, with somebody else. And then this card just jumped out. Love yourself. Let's put it back in because it wasn't part of it. But it was saying love yourself. Maybe have a bit more compassion for yourself, Leo. Get yourself back to that feeling of the sun. Maybe you need to go and sit out in the sun. Feel the warmth on you. Chill out. Maybe have a beer or a gin, who knows? Attraction. So the love angels are saying that there is some attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying the moment. Yeah, getting back into that joyous energy again. Perhaps you'll attract new love when you're, you know, in the sun, enjoying life again. Being a bit more carefree. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Perhaps it's regarding love that you've been in your head about. Maybe that's what all the stress has been about. It's not family, or it's not a child, or it's not a relationship, or it's not work. Perhaps it's about your love life. Perhaps you've been worrying about you've missed an opportunity with somebody that you're attracted to, or they don't see you. Then we have the finances and career card. Financial issues are a factor in your love life. Are you spending a lot of money, Leo? And you're worrying about it. Perhaps you want to take somebody out on a really nice date and you feel like, oh, gosh, can I afford to do that? That's for a much younger energy I'm getting from that. Right, I shuffled this the first time and it came out, and then I wasn't sure, so I put it back in the deck and the same cards come out again. So forgiving and learning. This is going to be key for you, Leo. This is forgiving yourself and others and learning from it. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. It's time to let go of something. We're coming into the summer. You know, try and release and forgive some stuff and just be more light-hearted. Try and enjoy yourself. What things do you like to do that make you smile, make you laugh? What people do you need to be around in order to make that happen? The cards are saying that maybe that's what you need to go and do. Be mindful of how you can turn around this energy. We can't always be alone. We can't always be isolated and sit in our hermit mode. It comes a time where we have to come out of our hermit and rejoin the world again, so to speak. And the energy for June is it's time to rejoin the world, Leo. It's time to get out of your head. Okay, so then we have the Strength card. Now in the tarot, you are actually the Strength. The Strength card is the card of Leo. And even though this is an angel card, it's kind of like the spirit saying, well, this is the energy you need right now. You need to show that strength, which is a balance of strength over your emotions and strength over your power, you know, and bringing those into balance. This angel is going to be with you in the month of June, and I want you to know that powerful times are coming, Leo. Powerful times are coming for you. Once we can get this balance under control and stop beating ourselves up about stuff, we can then gain more of this solar plexus strength, core energy, and then we can go out into the world again and be that fun, loving little character that we are. Have a great month. Welcome, Virgo. Welcome to your June readings. So I am going to be pulling you, these are quite quick, short, sharp, quick readings. An interest was shown for them to be, you know, more videos that are a little bit shorter. So I'm here to accommodate. So Virgo, I'm going to pull you 3 tarot from my Modern Witch deck. And a couple of cards or so from the Romance Angels deck, just to see where we are in love or out of love or whatever we are. And then a angel card. Okay. So in the tarot today, we have the Strength card, card of Leo. Wow, do you know what? I can't believe this. This card, Page of Swords, in reverse, has shown up in 3 different readings. I think there could be this collective energy that we need to spend less time focusing on things that aren't important. That's the message I'm getting. So refocus. We need to refocus. We need to stop sweating the small stuff, you know? Let's stop sweating it. The universe will take care of it. Bottom of the deck, the Hanged Man, another major arcana. So this Hanged Man is just I kind of get Pisces energy sometimes with the Hanged Man for me. But yeah, I am seeing somebody that just feels like they're stuck. This card isn't always that. Sometimes this card is seeing things in a new way, so it can be the complete opposite of being stuck. But for you, Virgo, in the month of June, I feel like you have felt like you are treading water. You want to make some significant movement. You want to feel more grounded, more in control of these areas of your life, but you just don't feel like you are. So it's calling for some serious strength from you, June. But it's like, this isn't the card of temperance, obviously, but I'm going to talk about this idea of tempering, because this maiden, this empress energy, she kind of is able to temper this ferocious lion. She has this inner knowing, this inner control. And, you know, often we don't like to use the word of control, but this is what it is. It's like she can really control herself with balance and kind of be really powerful, but silently. She's really powerful, this character. You know, we know that this lion is the king of the jungle. We know how powerful this lion is. And this empress, maiden, goddess, whatever you want to call her, she just sort of sits with her hand on his mane. She lets him know she's there. He knows her power. He knows that she is just as powerful as he is. But together they kind of are able to walk alongside each other, and the two kind of marry up. They marry up because they understand each other's weaknesses, each other's strengths, and they're able to come into harmony. That's what I'm getting for that card today. It is a card of Leo, though, you know, in astrology, and Leo's this beautiful, joyous energy, and I spoke about that because that's one of the last readings I've just done. And yeah, I guess, you know, it's a fire sign, Leo. It's just like this passion. Sometimes we need to control our passion. If we can't control our passion and it turns really chaotic, it can be stressful, can't it? It can be a stressful energy of something being ungrounded, something like haphazard, unpredictable. And I think it's this unpredictability for you, Virgo, because you don't really like unpredictable stuff in your life. You like to know what's going on, what's happening. You have this Eight of Pentacles in reverse. This is like this work life. Stop sweating about something in this work life. It feels like it's been going on for quite a while. And you have been in this mindset about worrying about outcomes, worrying about what's right or wrong. You've had to really try and control yourself in order to stay balanced over this scenario. And that has taken its toll a little bit on you, I'm not gonna lie. It's taken its toll on you, Virgo, and it's made you... You've been sweating stuff within your job, your career, your performance. It's like, you know what, I just want to sit at my desk and do what I do really well, because I know that I do things really well. And while I'm sat like this by myself doing that, everything's rosy. But then you throw other people into the mix, other people's ideas, other people's performance, other people's, you know, inadequacies. Let's just say that, because that's how you are viewing it, Virgo. And that's when it becomes very unsettled. This Strength card wants you, along with this Hanged Man, to see things differently. Look for different options. worry less about these areas. Ask the universe to step in. And just know that things will work out. Things will come good. It might mean that this is a test for you as well. It means that you're having to come out of your hermit mode, Virgo, and you're having to deal with people and situations that normally you'd rather just remove yourself from. But it's like there's some big lesson in this for you. It's like it really wants you to overcome something. It's like a personal lesson, a personal growth. It's not like a Virgo to take a back seat, they're telling me. You don't take back seats. You head straight on in like this, because it's your job to sort of put things right in your own mind anyway. You know, whether other people agree with that, I'm not sure, but that's how you see it. You are wanting to just have balance, harmony. You want everything to work out. You want justice. You want to be able to do well at what you set your mind to. You're not somebody that goes to work and says, I don't care about the outcomes, I'll just do whatever and get paid at the end of it and go home. That's not who you are. You're somebody that needs to feel quite powerful, actually, at work. You need to have this sense of achievement. And in June, you're going to be kind of tested, but your toolkit that you must use in the month of June is to know you have your inner strength. Don't rise to things with people. Don't feel the need to comment on everything that bothers you. Don't feel the need to put everything right, because sometimes it doesn't work like that and you can't. Sometimes you have to just sit in it for a while and gain new perspective before things can really start to move. Okay. For some, you need a bit more balance in your personal life, because I'm seeing a lot of work. All work and no play makes Johnny a dull boy, or whatever they say. Sometimes I just make these things up as I'm doing the say. I think they're sayings I've heard of, and then I just realise that maybe I've got the names wrong, or I've just made it up. You get what I mean, though. Okay, let's pull some Romance Angels cards, because if we are identifying that Virgo's out of balance with their work life and their love life, then what can we do about it? Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Maybe that's that you're just returning to your love life again. You know, you've also got the soulmate card. Maybe you need to just reconciliate with your soulmate. This could be somebody from the past, but this could just be that you've not been connecting with each other. Express your love. You need to connect with the person again. It says, you know this is your soulmate. Sometimes our soulmates are annoying, and sometimes our soulmates are difficult. But it's really important that we express our love at the same time. We need to go ahead and make the romantic gestures. We need to make time to connect, hold hands. You know, in these three cards, these I've just pulled, all three of them are touching each other. They're all in some sort of embrace. Can you see? Okay, so when was the last time you got a hug? Told someone you loved them, kissed the person that you love. A lot of long-term couples kind of stop things like kissing and touching, don't they? And I always think it's a real problem. Okay, one more Romance Angels, because Virgo, I feel like you need to go out there and embrace love this month. What can the romance cards flip and tell us? Children. Children are a factor that affect your love life. Yeah, I think that's probably the case. You know, it essentially is our priority to put our children first, those that have children, or at least the people that we care dearly for, that we wish to look after or nourish or, you know, protect. But sometimes, just sometimes, dare I say it, I'm going to be completely shocked for saying this, but I'm going to say it anyway. Sometimes we need to make our partners our priority and still love our children, still care for them, still do everything we possibly can to be present in their life, but make more time for our relationships as well as the children in our lives. That's very important, my Virgos. Okay, can we pull an angel card? Yes, we can. Oh, would you believe it? Children again. You've got double children. And it says, the angels of children are with you today. Perhaps you are worried about certain children, certain of your children or stepchildren even. Perhaps they are causing quite a lot of worry at the moment and it's having some impact on you both. Or maybe it's two sets of parents, you know, if these are stepchildren. Perhaps there's a lot of cause for concern. Perhaps you need courage within this area. Maybe it's just, it's new ground for some of what's being thrown up with these young people. Perhaps these are new experiences and you don't always know how to deal with it or how to handle it. That's okay. Talking about it helps. You know, these might be a set of parents that say, we don't really know how to come to an agreement regarding these kids in our life or these children. You know, we need to love them. We need to show up for them. We need to sometimes make tough decisions with them as well in order for it to be the right decisions. But, you know, we need to not fight each other on the way. So perhaps you and your partner have been falling out over your kids. And the angels are just saying, respect each other, you know, have courage that the answers will come, I can't get my words out. Perhaps you can't get your words out. Perhaps this child's got way too much to say for themselves and that's causing problems as well. Yeah, it's like coming to a place of completion, you know, feeling like something is being sorted out that's been causing a problem. I think this children is quite a big thing for you, Virgo. It wants you to have strength and it wants you to know that it's okay sometimes just not to have all the right answers. But try to, you know, be there for you and your partner, be there for each other in order to support each other, because it's been really difficult. It's all something that can be resolved, Virgo. That's what you must know in the month of June.